Miss Now Speaks, and today we're gonna talk about square roots. So what is the meaning of square? If a number is squared, say for example a, it means that the number is multiplied by itself 2 times, and the square can be represented by a superscript on top of the number. Same thing when we mention square root. So the square root symbol looks like this, and it simply means the a has a power of half. So that is the exact opposite of square. So right now when we want to calculate the square of a number, all we need to do is say we want to find 9 square. We can write 9 times 9, and we know that 9 times 9 is 81. So what if you have a fraction that looks like this? So 3/4 square. We have to actually square the numerator and the denominator separately or individually, and that gives us 9/16. Same thing you would be doing for a decimal, and that gives you negative 0.5 times negative 0.5. And just remember that if 2 negative numbers are multiplied with each other, you will have a positive number. We can have another example here where I have a negative fraction. So negative fraction will give you, say, 7/13. So if you write them out, you are going to be having 2 negative numbers multiplying each other again, and if you open it correctly, you are going to be having this. Now this is somehow different from this. If I have this square, then the square only works for this number inside the bracket and not the negative sign. So you are going to have negative half times negative half. Therefore, your final answer will still be a negative. Hope that is clear enough. And we shall go to a square root now. If you have a square root of 64, so it's equivalent to 64 power half. If it is a perfect square, you can remember it very well, and that gives you 8. Okay, so all you need to remember is if you have actually done this as a perfect square itself, we could also have a more complicated number like this. So remember to change it to improper fractions because we want to simplify our number so that we can see if we are dealing with perfect square again. If changes to improper fraction will give you 25/9. So square root of 25 will be 5. Square root of 9 will be 3. And then you can choose to switch it back to a mixed number. Now same thing if you have a square root of 0.36. So you can remember that 36 square is actually 6. So therefore it's 0.6. So there you go, some questions on squares and square roots. Make sure you try some questions by yourself. When we get next week, I'm going to be showing you on cube and cube root instead. So please continue trying more and more questions, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Miss Now Speaks. Till we meet again, take care and bye bye.